So you have chosen to do this instead of this. Let's talk about your options. Welcome out to the range. It's stormy today, so if stuff blows off the table, it just blows off the table. We must thank our sponsor, Bi-Mart, for supplying these products. Bi-Mart sells them, but they are not the manufacturers. That allows me to give you my honest opinion about some of these and their designs and so on. Bi-Mart sells Pop-Tarts. RTS Tactical sells the First Aid IFAKs if you are interested for upcoming Christmas presents. Nothing I say today is legal advice or telling you what you must go do and what you must choose. It is my opinions on these products, and we're going to cover other products as we go through this series of less than lethal options for personal defense. Who am I to give you those opinions? Well, I have been a pepper spray or an OC instructor. I have been a taser instructor. I have used them in real world situations. So I have experience with these types of products, and I can give my opinion based on those experiences and others. So let's get into what pepper spray is and why it might be the right choice for you. We're going to start with what is pepper spray. Pepper spray is very hot peppers. I can't remember the specific name brand of them that are taking the juices out of them and made a resin, hence oleoresin capsicum. And the capsicanoids are the heat levels or the things that cause the heat in peppers. When they get on your face, they burn just like if you eat them, except for they also cause an involuntary closing of the eyes and a slight restriction of the airway, all to keep the person from being able to attack you better. Okay? It's not going to stop sometimes a very determined attacker that is very close. Remember, everything in this series we're talking about is pain compliant. Same if you punched my nose. Ouch, that hurts. I don't want to have that happen again, so they stop the attack. Pepper spray's the same way, except for it makes their eyes shut, so therefore they can't see. It's very effective at doing that, but you have to get it on the person. We're talking about pepper gels and pepper sprays. Pepper sprays come out as a liquid, and it's thin, and sometimes comes out like a fog, like a fire extinguisher. Where pepper gels comes out thicker, doesn't quite travel as far, but sticks on your intended target better. It stays there. It also does not aerosol into your house or your duct systems and therefore contaminate your whole house. It stays on the person and it works better because it sticks together. So that's why this one is personal defense in the home, comes with a wall hanger, and it's intended for indoor use. The bear spray is not. It wants to get as much product on the thing and everywhere on the bear to deter them. And then we have some difference here. Now, you need to go out and decide how you're going to use it. We're going to show you some various products here, but they usually come out in a couple different ways. This one has what's called a fogger nozzle. A big square, comes out, tons of product really fast. This one has a stream nozzle, comes out, less product, not very fast at all. And we're going to come over, we'll show you close-ups, because that's what people have been asking for, and we're going to go spray our favorite target, soda jugs, as to watching how it goes and whether or not the wind affects it. Wind will affect both spray and gels, just depends on how much. Remember, this is not a class on how to use pepper spray. We have a dog deterrent pepper spray that will come out in a stream. We have a bear deterrent to deter bear and mountain lion attacks, which will come out in a fog, kind of like a fire extinguisher. And then we have a bear / wild animal deterrent noise maker, which can, and some people use as to steal an old phrase, of a rape whistle, or just to blast air in somebody's face, make them run away, etc. So we're going to go over here in the wind, try not to pepper spray ourselves, and demonstrate how the wind affects these type of products. We're going to demonstrate how the wind will affect your pepper spray. And just got some leaves here that are blowing all over, just so you can see there is some wind. I know it's hard to tell on camera. So we do have a cross breeze coming from my back going this way. So here is our dog deterrent spray, which I said, remember, comes out in a stream. There's our intended target. Let's do it. I got pretty lucky, no wind. Now we got a little bigger blast, but you can see a lot of my products going that way. Hopefully you caught that on camera. One more time. Wait for a good breeze to come by. And I can see it. Hopefully you are too. Now I got some on but not all of it. And that is the stream type stuff. Here is our bear spray, which I have not fired yet. You have to pull this safety mechanism off. This is going to put a lot of product out, I hope. And good breeze coming. And you see, most of it went that way. Now, if the bear was over there, that's great. But the bear isn't. So, how do you mitigate that? And remember, this isn't a pepper spray class. It's just some ideas for you. You come over here, you get your back to the wind, you get in line more so with your target, and then there, and all my product went on one more time. There we go. And it even recoils a little bit. Put the safety back on for me. Okay, with the stream one again. And if I didn't, remember, here's a safety cap, and it looks like I got, yeah, pepper spray gets everywhere. One more time. There. And now my product went on my intended target. That works really good for most dogs. So keep in mind, when the wind is out here, and these products are designed for outside, the wind may or may not be your enemy. If we went that way, we're going to get the pepper spray. I'm going to go over here real quick. If I'm here with the wind in my face, who do you think is going to get more pepper spray, me or my intended target? In fact, I can smell it, and I can smell it already, just blowing off there, and that is the product. Hang in there, we're going to do another demonstration for you. So, let's move in, we'll talk about these products and why you might want to select a stream versus a fog. We're zoomed in on the products, we're going to go over them for you so you can see the difference in them. We have pepper gel, a 3-in-1 pepper gel, because it's got, we'll get to it, and pepper sprays. All these are personal defense. They're designed for you to use out and about from your home, except for this one and this one. So these three are the same. They just come in different colors. You can see the hole on them is a little bit bigger, gets more product down on these. Put them on your keychain. Remember, if you're going through security checkpoints into games and things like that, you want to make sure you're okay to do so. This one is specifically designed for dogs, and maybe you're a male person or something. Anyway, it's got a different safety on it, and it carries a lot more product, but it is not, it's 1%. These are a little bit more than that. This product has a safety like this. So the safety is here. You turn it, you can do it with either side. It's reflective and is designed to go running or walking or whatever, but to be on the ready when you're out and about if you should get attacked by something. These will work on dogs also, but this is more intended and less hurtful to the dog. Over here we have a 3-in-1 pepper gel. It has a window breaker punch and a seat belt cutter right here is in here. So that should you get trapped in your car or in a crash or something, and of course it also doubles as the pepper spray. This is bear spray. Hopefully you can see the big fogger nozzle designed for bears. It's more powerful than any of these. It's like 1.5 or 2% OC. And this is Home Defense Pepper Gel, which is designed to be used in your house. Put a lot of product down, shoots up to 15 feet, and will not contaminate the entire house. Hopefully just your target in that room you're being forced to use it in. Let's pick these up, go over to the firing line, demonstrate how they come out, and use them so you get a better options. We're going to start with the Sabre brand Home Defense Pepper Gel. We're back 15 feet roughly, and we're going to see how it works. Keep in mind the wind's blowing this way, so probably want to aim a little bit off, but it comes with this, nope. It comes with this fancy cord here. And you're supposed to be able to pull this out. So hint, break the cord before you ever get here. Had to go to my trusty Leatherman tool. There we go. See, that's why you need to go out and practice and train with your equipment so you're best prepared, not like I was now. All right, so here we go. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow in my face too bad. That's not very encouraging. That's crap. Let's get closer. There we go. That sure isn't 15 feet though. But you can see on the target, I aimed a little bit off accounting for the wind, but the intended target zone for pepper spray. It needs to be on the face. That's where the eyes will go shut and the breathing has issues. So now we have our just regular pepper gel in our hand, and we're about 7 feet back. Remember that pain compliance is over time thing, so the farther back the better, because if you're up close they get a hold of you and do bad damage. Let's see how this one works. Doesn't even get there from 7 feet. And I don't know if you saw it on camera, but it blows off this way. So let's get up close. You can see right there, I put a ton on there. You can see it gets there. It works, it stays on the target like it's supposed to. And it is everything I expected, and my experience is that sprays don't put enough product down fast enough. And I think that's what we're going to face for most of these. Here's our 3-in-1 spray, seatbelt cutter, and window breaker. I'm going to shoot at the bottom white area just so you can see it on target or on camera. Now that one works really well. Let's see if we can go back a little bit, see what happens. So we're about maybe 10 feet now. It comes out as a good stream. I like this one. So this model, your 3-in-1, good choice. Put that over there. Go to my other Bilbo Baggins pocket. Here is our runner spray. Now it again has the safety cap you do this with. Let's see. Woo! Not very powerful, doesn't put out a lot, which I figured. Gotta be really close. So maybe if your runner is here, you know, somebody comes to get you and go. It has enough in it, it's gonna get the point. One thing to remember when applying pepper spray is that if you put too much on it, it will wash away the other stuff, especially with these streams and so on. So you gotta be careful. You can't just empty the can, and you wouldn't want to anyway because you might need to reapply. One of our very colorful ones, same safety cap type thing as the runner spray. We'll see what happens. Doesn't come out quite as well, and we're still, I wouldn't want to be much closer to somebody causing me problems than I am now. Yes, it's windy, but it just isn't getting a lot of product there. Come up here some closer. You're gonna shoot down here where we haven't hit. Ah, now we found the right range, and we're at, using my feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's call it 5 feet. 5 feet is darn close, folks, when you are facing somebody coming after you. All of these personal defense sprays, other things we'll get into, are close-in things. 5 feet, I don't like it. It's too close for me. But if that's all you got, that's all you got. So keep in mind that they can still come get you. It's going to take a little bit. If, again, this isn't a class, but as a demo, you might want to spray it and back away as you're doing so. At least if they keep coming at you, they're going to get that effect. So put that one aside. I think I got one more in here. I do, bright pink version of that one. We'll try this one also. Woo! Almost pepper sprayed myself. The wind was blowing too bad. Come over here. There we go. Got to arc it in there. Again, we're about 7 feet now. So get product on your threat. Get the hell away. Some of the package says spray, run. Not a bad idea. We've shown you how gel works and how spray works and the differences between the two. I would recommend, if I'm making a recommendation, that you get one of these small ones in the gel type because it will stick to the person better and it won't be as susceptible to wind and other environments. If you are using it in your home or closed quarters, cars, or whatever, you want a gel type because it will not affect everything else and contaminate your whole household or your car or the room or whatever. Sprays work really good outside. I personally, for my applications, like the spray because it puts a lot of product on the threat really, really fast. That being said, the gel does take a lot less cleanup and does not affect everybody and everything around you and is not as susceptible to the wind. Go out, research, because almost all the name brands are the same type of products at the same strengths and same levels. So research what you want and what works for you. I would suggest that if you pick one, let's say you pick this one and this one, which are the same, that you take one home, you practice with it, you do some getting used to the safeties and all that, you use it up, and then you carry the other one. It is not ever recommended to use one and then carry that same one because the seals may not hold the propellant in. You definitely don't have enough product. And when you're talking about something this small, you want as much product as possible. So I've given you a place to start in the pepper spray / pepper gel world. Go out, do your research, know your local laws when it comes to carrying these, carrying concealed, etc. Get out to the range or somewhere. Don't do it in your house. So you can practice with it, train with it, and you're always the best prepared for the worst case situations.